This is exactly right.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Ear Say, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres. Sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Ear Say on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
And breathe in for 4 counts.
How many do I breathe out? 4.
Don't breathe out. Don't breathe out. Just keep breathing in.
Oh. Hi, Neeners. Neenie's here. Hey, Steven, do you want to turn off the that thing? I just realized it was loud. Thank you. Oh my gosh, shit's breaking down. We're keeping this in, right? Oh dear,
Yes.
she just turned it higher.
There goes Mimi.
You lost your fucking mind. All right.
All right, everybody.
Here we go.
Welcome to My Favorite Murder, episode 38.
I feel like
hurricane episode.
Hi.
Hi.
We have Steven back. Steven was gone last week. Steven, welcome back.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching my cats while I was out of town.
They kept me busy, but I love them.
Yes.
Save it for the cat podcast.
Forecast, everyone. I have a story to tell about being out of town, speaking of.
Oh, this is my favorite murder, by the way. Did we say that part?
I don't know. You're Karen, I'm Georgia.
That's right. That's right. And we're back in our normal seats.
Yes.
Which to me makes all the difference.
You came in tonight and like sat in my seat.
Yeah.
And then I was like, we're not doing this, right?
And it's like, no.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
So wait, Georgia went to San Francisco was it for Unique Sweets?
No, it's just for like a real life normal trip of a thing.
You
I know.
went on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how was it?
You're going to cry for me.
Yes, I'm so jealous.
And you're Argentina right now.
Oh, I leave this goddamn town so bad.
Oh, it was nice. Can I tell you honestly?
Yes.
I like staying home.
You do?
A lot.
Like as a staycation as opposed to going somewhere for vacation?
I like being home.
I hear you.
You know, I like that excuse to like eat and drink whatever I want when I'm out of town, but like I also like hanging out at home.
Did you guys drive or fly?
We flew. I feel like at this point in my life, I've like gotten to this place where like I'm not going to fly to San Francisco. I'm not going to fly to Vegas. I'm going to valet park most of the time.
Wait, you mean drive, right? You were saying fly.
Fuck, yes, that's what I mean.
You're going to do the most convenient thing because you're an adult.
I am an adult. Like that to me was like when I realized that I can now afford valet parking and like I could afford it for a long time, but I was like, fuck you. I'm not paying to pay you to eat at your place.
But that's not it. It's you're paying for the convenience of pulling up and walking away from your car.
Yeah, and not being in a dangerous neighborhood, walking down the street.
Right.
Anyways, San Francisco. And then I'm walking down Haight Street,
That great street.
that great street Haight, with Vince during the day. We're like doing touristy things. And I hear someone scream at me from a moving car. And I go to Vince, what was that? And he said, she said my favorite murder.
What?
Yes.
As she drove by.
My favorite murder.
Who was that?
I don't know. I lost my mind and I went, I waved my hands in the, I went, I totally lost my mind.
That's awesome.
I know. I didn't play it coolest when I wasn't being cool because it was the coolest thing.
Cool's for fools. Who cares?
Yeah, it was exciting.
Oh my God, I'm smiling so much. First of all, I used to live, were you in the Upper Haight where all the shops are?
We were in the Upper Haight, yeah.
Yeah, that's my old neighborhood from when I used to live there before the .com boom, when you could live in the Upper Haight as a young poor person.
Dangerous there. Or it was.
It wasn't bad. Well, you know what though? That back then I craved danger.
Yeah, I get it. I lived in Koreatown for a little while.
You know. So that it's even more touching. Yeah. I just love that. But I think also I love that someone recognized you from it had to have been a block away.
Yeah. Well, they were driving by and it's okay. I mean, Vince is a tall dude with blonde shaved head and always wears a flannel. And I'm a short, and I had been posting on my Instagram that I was in town.
Oh, okay.
So the person probably knew that I was there.
Was a follower,
There's this person, but it still was and I didn't get it at first. And then I was like, what Vince? What'd you say? She said my favorite murder. Ah! And
but they're like, get out of town, narc. Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah. I was like, I was about to yell, fuck you. And then I realized it was a good thing.
You go kick their bumper. Georgia, wait. I love that. I went to see Jimmy Pardo and Matt Belknap have, of course, the very famous podcast, Never Not Funny. Mm-hmm. And our friend April Richardson was on it the other night. So I went with her because we're two old crones that go everywhere together. And because she was the guest. And it was over at Flappers. And during the show, Jimmy referenced me and did it in his very Jimmy Pardo way of going, oh, sure, start a podcast and then you're number one. We've been here for 10 years, whatever, which is the highest compliment from a comedian.
Putting you down by complimenting you by putting you down.
Exactly. That's nice. The only way they can do it. It's very hard for us as stand-up comedians to really express ourselves, but it was a lovely shout out, really is what it was. And afterwards, when we went to leave, two different girls came up and were like, I'm a murderino. It's the funniest thing when people say it that way, too. I'm a it's me. I'm a murderino. Just hi. It was really fun.
There's another girl who put in a message on my Instagram photo and was like, I saw you on the BART train in San Francisco and I recognized you. And I looked at her photo and I was like, oh my God, she's like, I was too scared to say anything. And I was like, I was staring at you because your hair was so cute.
Why? What was her hair like?
Her hair was like a pixie cut. And I was looking at her being like, fuck, I wish I could pull that off. That girl pulls it off really well.
What pixie, like a boy cut?
Like Tinkerbell. Yeah.
Tinkerbell has a bun.
Oh shit. I'm thinking Tinkerbell from Hook.
Oh. Julia Roberts.
Yes, I grew up in the 90s.
Julia Roberts in a wig?
Yes.
I've always wanted that hair too.
Like Julia Roberts in a wig. She looked adorable.
She was rocking boy hair.
Yeah.
You have to be so pretty to be able to pull off that hair.
Yeah, I was like, fuck shit. And I've done that hair and been like, oh my God, what did I do?
Dude, in high school, I did the ghost haircut.
What's the ghost haircut?
It's a bowl cut. It's a big round Demi Moore and Ghost bowl cut.
Did you go in and be like, give me the ghost?
I think it may have been before Ghost, no brag. And I know that I had also sun-inned my hair. So I basically had orange hair in a bowl cut. I looked like it was kind of like as if I was trying to look like a Japanese rock star is what I looked like, but then everything
like
else.
Like a male Japanese rock star.
It was like basically, what are you doing is what I looked like.
I mean, we have so many Throwback Thursday photos that just horrify.
We'll never see the light of day.
Horrify.
No. Here's one thing I would like to mention for housekeeping, and this is actually kind of on theme, on brand. So it's going to be wrong and loud. This morning, people were posting, and some people actually also tweeted it to me. There's a very disturbing YouTube video that
I was going to talk to you about this.
Yes. So It's okay in the body. It was on BuzzFeed first. That's somebody.
Yes.
I'm sorry, whoever tweeted it first, because it was a handful of people, but I always want to give the first people credit, and I never remember their things. It's always like Baboon Heart 64 or whatever, where I'm like, could you just have a name?
Baboon Heart 64 is going to blow up right now, even though they like don't even know what a podcast is. It's like some like mom
it's some transplant surgeon that's like, no, I actually have transplanted 64 baboon hearts. But they sent it, and it's this BuzzFeed did a really disturbing. It's somebody found a YouTube video of a guy talking to his friend and saying, hey, I got a new girlfriend. And then they cut to a naked girl tied up in a bathroom and screaming.
What do you do? Why are you doing this? Help me.
Yes. They thought it was connected to a missing girl.
I know. God, you're doing everything I was going to do. Like, forget to find her name. Because I totally forgot.
The missing girl's name was Kayla Berg, and she went missing. The video's from 2009, and I guess she went missing like a little bit before that.
And it's so crazy. So I was like doing some researching, because of course on fucking Reddit, Unsolved Mysteries, which is like the best late night, stay up till 4 a.m. thing.
Trying to solve some mysteries.
Yeah. Well, they have a screen grab. I can't watch the video because like it's scary. Like I can't watch the video because it's like a 911 call, right? For you. Like,
exactly.
Did you watch it?
No.
I can't watch it.
No, but I scrolled down far enough to see a screen grab from it. And I want to sue so many different people right now.
Well, they have the screen grab of the photo of the girl, and then a photo of the girl Kayla, who got kidnapped next to it. And it fucking looks like her, dude.
But they announced it's a hoax.
But they don't know for sure.
No, the articles I read, which was at 7:00 tonight, say it is.
Well, they say that he's a known like actor pranker dude, but they don't.
And she's an actress.
Fuck, man.
Yeah, they know it's not real. Is the last article I read.
Her poor family, Kayla's family.
Well, also, what kind of prank?
Yeah, that's not clever.
Look inside yourself and ask what is wrong that you need to do shit like that. There's something wrong. I hope the police keep their eye on that pranker dude who thinks something like that is funny. Like,
and her, like, what kind? Like, go do community theater or something.
Now that I'm thinking of it, I was in theater, and this is the kind of shit that it's like it's almost like you're like, oh, this will be amazing.
Like, you don't even. It's not like, hey, let's do this. We're gonna do this shoot today. It's like late night. You're like hanging out. Like, let's do this thing. Wouldn't this be funny?
This will be amazing. And you're more concerned about yourself, and like you'll look really good tied up naked or something instead of like any impact, or you're like assuming no one will see it instead of, oh my God, what if this actually affects people?
That's how when I made the McNuggetini video, that's what happened to me too. We were like, no one will see this. This will be ridiculous. And they were like, we don't know 10,000 people. And then that's how my career started. McNuggetini, kidnapping video, same thing.
And the weirdest thing is last week on the show I work on, it was my episode. And in the middle of it, the director of the episode, who is this super badass Peter Atencio, who directed Keanu, the Key and Peele movie, who directed
all of Key and Peele.
All of Key and Peele. He's done a ton of shit. I think he did The Last Man on Earth.
Yeah,
he's done a bunch of stuff. He's the shit right now. Mm-hmm. He walks up to me and goes, my friend Georgia. And I was like, what is happening? And he directed your Nuggetini video.
He did that. We were just friends with him, and he was like, hey, I'll do this for free as a friend. Did that in my grandma's kitchen. And then from that, we got a web series with Cooking Channel, and he directed those too. And like,
no way.
Yeah, he was just like a buddy of ours. Like,
that's so awesome.
And now he's like this huge guy.
Now he's the shit. And everybody on my episode, which was very involved and like.
Should we plug the show early?
I don't think we can. Okay. I mean, like, I don't. Yeah, no, I think we should wait until. I always think I'm going to get sued.
I get it.
I want to sue people and I want to get sued. But that was an awesome connection. And then I told you this already, but I want to tell other people while I was leaving. Is that kind of thing where this is like a real TV show? I've worked on TV for a while, but this is like an exciting show that I really love and believe in and think is great. And it feels like other people that are working on it feel that way too, which is normally when you work with crew people and stuff, they're all like checking their watch and like, I need to get out of here. But everybody in this whole crew is so good. They're really good at what they do. It's amazing to watch. These are obviously kind of A-lister people in all these different departments. Nice. And when we went to leave, everyone was kind of thanking each other, saying goodbye or whatever. And it was like, midnight on Friday. It sucked. So I went to leave, and then I saw the prop master. So I went to say thank you to him. And as we were shaking hands, he was like, great to work with you. And then he goes, don't get murdered, and walked away.
You didn't tell me this.
I didn't?
No.
I thought I called you. Oh, yeah. I didn't?
No.
Shit, maybe it was my sister.
And that's where we become.
I'm kind of losing my mind right now. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. I feel like I have 50,000 emails.
I know.
And
Karen.
I'm not doing I feel like I have 19 plates spinning. I'm dropping all of them.
Everything's working out. I know, like the other day we were like both freaking out about like social media and this, and it's like it's not gonna implode if we don't retweet someone. Like,
I know.
Everything's okay. You're on your job and you're doing your big job.
Yes.
Everything else is still working out.
We're okay, right?
We're fine. Like we're good. This is like anxiety, like at work.
Yes. Well, it's just a lot. I mean, it's just, look, no complaints. That's the worst thing in the world to complain about.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye. Every piece of furniture you own has a story.
Sometimes it's an heirloom, and sometimes it came with the house because it was too heavy to move.
If you're ready to start a new chapter with your home decor, there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time.
We've talked about Article for a long time. There are pieces in that catalog that are so affordable that are room changers. And if you go through there and there's like a little something you don't even realize you need it until you see how they have stuff set up or what style combinations that they're doing with. They do the boho chic. There's mid-century. It's a little bit modern. It's something new. Like there's so many choices in there and it's not going to break the bank.
As someone who's interested in tons of different styles and time periods, Article covers them all in one place. I love that.
I know I've mentioned already how much I love my entryway table, but I swear to God, because the path that it's on, I pass it 4 times a day, and I love it more every time.
Article is offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
If you're always on the lookout for a great audiobook or just want help figuring out what to listen to next, there's a podcast you should know about.
It's called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audio Book Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode takes a closer look at some of the most talked about new audiobooks on Audible, spanning a wide range of genres from sci-fi and literary fiction to rom-coms, thrillers, and comedy.
Cal is joined by guests who dig into what these stories are about, what makes them stand out as audiobooks, and why they're connecting with listeners right now.
If you're looking for your next listen, this is a great place to start.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I know. But
it's nice. There's some fun things happening. I guess that the fun thing about that story is I'm sitting there going like, oh, everyone's so awesome or whatever. And then like when someone comes up, it's such an intimate thing.
Yeah. Like,
That
oh
it's
my
like-
God, you listen?
Do you think it's good? What if I just immediately I started asking him for compliments the second after he told me not to get murdered?
You'd sound like me. We sold out the Chicago Podcast Festival show that we're doing.
Chicago.
I don't know how I can think. I don't know. 950 people.
Is it?
That's too many people.
Yeah, let's cut that in half.
For sure.
Okay, I'll
We'll
call
put
the
one
guy.
of those,
I'll call
like-
the guy tomorrow at
You can
work.
put that wall up. Like at a
Yeah, we'll hang the
banquet.
improv curtain. It's like only half the room sold out.
No.
We'll bring our own big, huge black curtain.
But the rest of the people will be behind that curtain.
we just don't have to deal
We
with
can't
it.
see them.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Your sister's coming. I'm trying to bring my mom.
It's so exciting because these are the people that never paid attention to anything I did until I was about 27.
And now you're a big deal.
And all of a sudden, But I think Adrian and Audrey were the first who started. And these are basically our childhood friends from way back, Petaluma Hardcore.
What's up?
And we have a text thread that's been going for like a year where we're just constantly sending each other terrible cat photos and whatever.
Remind me to send you the rock and roll Alf photo, GIF.
Rock and roll Alf?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Oh, someone at work mentioned the other day, do you know Alf ended with him being taken away by the government? Is that the truth? Or was that someone fucking with me?
We're getting a nod from Dustin. I mean, from my consort, Steve.
Is it true?
Same thing.
It's very true.
You're young enough to like have absorbed that.
No, somebody talked about it recently.
Will you briefly run it down? How is that? How did it end like that?
I don't know. I just heard that that's how it ended.
I can't
So unless somebody's lying to me and you.
Can I be honest? That motherfucker ate cats, so I don't give a shit what happened to him.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck Alf.
Fuck Alf.
Maybe it was cats dressed up in government clothes.
Oh.
That took him away. This is fan fiction that we have to write.
Where were we? Oh, your sister, your friends, they're going to...
Oh, so then in this text, one of them said, "You're going to go to Chicago to do your podcast."
God.
And I was like, yeah. Oh, they were mad that they weren't here for our first one.
Oh. I didn't even invite my mom, even though it's down the street from her house. So now I'm like, I'm going to fly her to Chicago.
You're going to do a little makeup work for Chicago.
Yeah.
But anyway, they got excited and then they're like, we could go. We can afford to go.
Oh my
We can
God.
fly out. And then they basically made the plans on the text thread. And I was just laying on my couch, like all bitchy and tired. And like, it was, of course, 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, I don't want to take my mascara off. And then my
Cry it
sister and my old friends just start making this plan in front of me to come and be there for when we do Chicago.
You're going to cry.
It made me cry at the time. And then I was like, you guys, I'm crying. And they just didn't even pay attention. They
For
were
such
just
a hard
continuing to
ass,
plan.
you cry so easily.
I will cry. Well, especially these days. Like the other day, I had a
Stressed
brief
out.
passing thought in the room, and then I had to pretend to sneeze so that you would understand why my eyes were the way they were.
You're the most hard ass, and then you just fucking lose it.
That's how it always is. If someone's a
Right.
real hard ass, they're the biggest softie.
Right. That makes sense.
We have to put our dukes way up because we're like a prickly pear with a gooey center.
Oh, that sounds, I'm hungry.
You just bite into a prickly pear.
Why is this gooey? Shirt stuff.
Wait, before we do that, should we say thank yous to our gifts that we forgot
Oh,
about?
yes. Okay. I have a thank you.
We have several thank yous.
So at our live show in Los Angeles at the LA Podfest, we afterwards, like a bunch of people just like handed us shit and like didn't even want money for
walked
it.
away and there's no cards. We
No.
don't know names.
They didn't want anything for it, which is like bananas.
Oh, it's the way to do it, actually.
So
I respect it.
I agree. Like it's legit. Just add a card because some of it we don't know who it's from.
Yeah, we do want to know your name.
Yeah. Okay. So someone just handed me this like this gift bag with 2 cat toys in it that Elvis and Mimi have fucking lost their shit over.
Elvis was laying on one of them like a pillow.
Yeah. They're these
earlier.
little. One's a goldfish and one's an elephant, and they're filled with catnip. And it's called Becco Family, BECO, and you can get them at I think it's BECO Pets, BECOpet.com. And they're these like adorable, and it looks like natural and like not bad for you cat toys. And they've held up, which usually when catnip toys are
They get
chewed
torn
on, they
apart.
fall apart immediately. And they've like fought each other over them. So thankfully they gave us 2. But thank you.
That's
Like,
so awesome.
they're so sweet. I'm going to post a photo of Elvis and Mimi fighting over them on their Instagram.
And we got mugs from the coroner's office. I like to think the coroner brought them, him or herself, but we don't really know.
I feel like I wish the person had given us a card. I feel like they probably bought those at the Museum of Death.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know
that
what I
makes
mean?
sense.
They seem like something that you could buy at the Museum of Death.
I just like it because in the morning it's a nice tall mug,
Right.
and then it's a skeleton with a Sherlock Holmes hat on, and I think he's smoking a pipe.
Mine was a chalk outline, a body chalk outline.
Nice.
With that on it.
They're really good quality mugs.
They
So thank
are.
you, whoever was the gift giver in that scenario.
You could probably bash someone over the head with it and it wouldn't even break.
There might
Wait, what? I'm
there
sorry.
might be a little knife in the bottom. I don't know. I was trying to riff. I think that's it for those items.
My favorite murder. No. Okay. Teespring.com/my favorite murder. is the place to buy shirts and mugs. I'm doing new shirts and we're doing mugs. And also there's going to be new quotes and there's a new one up right now. If you go to it, if I don't fall asleep tonight and don't put it up, but it will be up.
Which one is it?
Fuck politeness.
I want that one.
And so I think there's only ever going to be 4 shirts and whichever one does the least well, I'm taking down. So you better fucking buy it now and vote for your favorite. I don't know. And also any moment there's going to be a Murderino shirt. I think probably tomorrow. There's a new Murderino shirt and a fuck politeness shirt.
When she said any moment, she really meant it.
I mean, I'm just doing this.
Stephen also showed me his tote bag, which is actually really cute.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Look at this thing. It's the original logo. And it's
my favorite murder logo tote bag. Oh,
and it's like,
good.
It's good. It's like a book bag. It reminds me of like my 4th grade book bag. Stephen, any comments, thoughts on it?
I mean, it holds the gear that records this podcast. So
Holy shit, meta.
Dude.
it's in good hands.
This is holistic.
Listen, go to the farmer's market with a shirt, with a tote bag that says fuck politeness.
Yeah.
And tell everyone to fuck off.
And get some saleberries.
What are saleberries?
Well, they'll give you a discount because they love our podcast.
Oh, it's like on sale berries.
Yeah.
I thought there was a berry I didn't know about.
Saleberries, they taste like...
Say it. Sail it.
I can't.
Are you tired?
I'm so tie.
I'm a sleepy Karen drinking a diet ginger ale. What's happening here?
That's the other thing too. I haven't had anything I like to eat in 6 months. So
you look amazing.
Thank you.
You look miserable but amazing.
I'm miserably amazing. Thank you. It's just so much.
Also, we're in the LA. Oh, whatever. All right. Anyways, let's move on to murders. There's so much going on. Hey, let's take a quick what?
Oh, I was just going to say, somebody was telling my friend Nick, who listens, hi Nick Bernstein, who listens to us and is a big fan, and is a big podcast person in general, kind of like listens to all of them. He was talking about, I can't remember what he's talking about specifically, but then I just mentioned the skippers and the people who actually message us to complain. And I said, I basically said, there are some people who are just like, come on, get to the murder. And he could not stop laughing at that sentence. He's like, that's your pull quote. That has to be your pull quote. Get to the murder. And I was like, oh, you know what? You're right. That's exactly right.
Oh my God. Like, you've said it before. This is the podcast.
This is the podcast. And to quote Jimmy Pardo, listen or don't. Listen or don't. This is the podcast.
The thing is, sorry. Oh, no, don't spit your diet. Fucking ginger ale everywhere.
That started so high. Do it again. Sorry, but
that's the thing of sometimes I'll just say that to Vince because he knows what I mean. Sorry, but can you fuck yourself?
Do you mind skipping the fuck out of here?
Oh, shit. Break time, then murder time. Then we get to the murders.
Oh, then can you just fucking get to the murders?
If you're always on the lookout for a great audiobook or just want help figuring out what to listen to next, there's a podcast you should know about.
It's called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audio Book Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode takes a closer look at some of the most talked about new audiobooks on Audible, spanning a wide range of genres from sci-fi and literary fiction to rom-coms, thrillers, and comedy.
Cal is joined by guests who dig into what these stories are about, what makes them stand out as audiobooks, and why they're connecting with listeners right now.
If you're looking for your next listen, this is a great place to start.
Listen to Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye. The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to budget beach bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.
All right. And we're back.
What if my eye fell out? I just had this weird nerve pain in my left eye.
I'm actually really bummed because one of my murders on my future list is the eyeball killer.
Yes.
Like, what if I did that tonight and it just so happened?
If that happened, that would be like, what was that Time Life book series where they're like, a mother in Ohio has pain in her hand at the same time that her daughter gets stabbed in the hand.
I loved those.
Yeah.
What was the one? Those were called
Mysteries of the Unknown or something like that.
That was one of them. It was like, there was Unsolved Mysteries. There was like the new generation of Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
That was super scary.
And the movie also in the 80s.
Yeah. They just basically wanted to scar us and scare the shit out of us. And then they end up making the coolest people.
That's right.
Any generation.
Because we're like, we can fucking take it. But
Yeah.
also, I wish, was it called Mysteries of the Unknown?
No,
Or
it was called
Time Life book series?
Time Life Books presents. Come on, we got this.
The paranormal or something?
I bet you're right about
Steven
Mysteries of the
Skinner.
Unknown. And there was also like tombs that they would open in
Yes.
Egypt, and they like contained things.
I fucking love Egypt tombs.
Yeah.
I love
Dude. So, did you know that there's a global warming is causing these glaciers to melt
Yes.
in the Alps?
Yes.
And do you know what they're finding underneath them?
What?
They're finding the bodies of World War I soldiers that died in a crazy battle up at the top.
No.
Yeah,
That is, I love that.
I know. Archaeology is like the best.
But also, what if that happens and they start finding stuff that like they didn't know was there? That's why I thought you were gonna go. There's
Like they-
pyramids in the Alps or something.
I thought you meant like those World War I soldiers had iPhones.
they all
Steven
had.
found it.
No, not Mysteries of the Criminal Mind, Steven.
No,
God
Steven.
damn it.
I was
It
gonna-
seemed on brand.
I was going to give your podcast a shout out, but now you don't deserve it. The Percast doesn't deserve
Oh.
You know what you can do to make up for this? Buy me this book.
it. What is it called?
Because Time
Mysteries
Life
of the
did
Criminal Mind.
Criminal Mind. I
Merry
think mine is
Christmas.
Mysteries of the Unknown. I think I might be right. It had like
I think you're right.
The picture was like a pyramid with
Yeah.
lightning or something on the
Yeah.
front.
And then I remember all those ones of like, you can see like in the dollar bill, you can see someone's head, and it's like a
I
thing.
think it is Mysteries of the Unknown.
Mystic Places. Yes.
Ooh.
Mystery of the Unknown. There's a whole series.
Yes, that's it. There it is.
There it is. Well done. Look, and with that, Stephen immediately wins us back over to his favor.
Listen to the Percast. That's 3 R's.
Percast.
Percast. Stephen Ray Morris.
I'm having the best time right now.
So are you, Stephen.
Should we start in?
Yeah, I think you're first this week.
Is it murder time? And I'm also first because
I could just keep going like this, by the way.
I know, where we just never talk about murder. We just kind of go hysterical.
Peripherally talk about murder, but not really.
But not really ever get to anything specific. Yeah.
My sciatica is still killing me.
There's a couple things on the Facebook page this week that I really adored, but I didn't have time. Is that thing where I get up in the morning and I had to make a rule that I can't do it in the morning anymore because it eats up like an hour and a half.
You could spend and then you like click on this thing, and then you like click on another like link in that, and then you read about that. And you're like, I didn't know about that. And then you have to like text it to yourself so you can
Yes, you're making a list. I have like my list on the side of my, like the left-hand side of my computer. It just goes on for days. It's things I feel like I'm never going to look at again.
We're
but I'm
never going to get to those.
I do want to know what happened to those torsos.
I-70 killer. Who's that?
I must know. I'm the one that has to.
Yeah.
Know. The good thing, the comforting thing is, especially when I look on the Facebook page, there's so many people that are so much more interested in this than I am, and so much more dedicated, and some professionals that it's like, oh, I don't have to know every story because they will help us.
Well, one day this will be your full-time job, and then we'll just go to therapy every day too.
That's right. We'll start with therapy, and then we'll do this.
Too much. Well, actually, in therapy, we'll go over these. Like, we'll click together.
That's a good idea.
You and I will have group therapy, the two of us.
Yeah. We'll just be holding hands the whole time.
Yeah, crying. Easily crying.
This one time when I was 11, my mom forgot to pick me up.
Wait, that wasn't me. That was someone on the Facebook page.
That was a TV show. All right.
Time Life.
This week, Time Life series presents a murder that I'm positive I must have found on either through somebody who tweeted it at us or somebody on the Facebook page. But it's really good because as being an ex-Catholic, or I guess a lapsed Catholic, I haven't turned my back on the church. Sure. The last couple experiences I've had at the church in my hometown were great.
Because you went with your niece.
Yep. My niece goes to Catholic school, goes to the same school I went to. And the church, the way they do things is really different than the way it was done in the 80s.
Yeah,
obviously, which was 100 years ago.
You have to be mean enough to make you
pay attention or like love God or something. Where these days, it's totally like, we're all just here to support each other. Where I'm like, what are these words? They changed the words. There's a lot of hand holding and shit.
Oh my God.
Stuff that was never even, it wasn't done when I was growing up.
Girl, today's a Jewish holiday and I didn't fucking do shit.
What is it, Purim?
It's Yom Kippur and I absolutely did nothing. Don't ask me the meaning of it.
Okay. It's about atonement, I think, right?
Yes. I'm the Jewishest non-Jew that's ever lived.
That's really true. You play good Jew.
Thank you.
But you don't do any of the homework part.
Nope.
I think it's enjoyable. And I also think it's what in Los Angeles, I would say it's like what 98% of people are doing.
Yeah. Let's make this about me. I'm sorry. Keep going.
Well, then I just started thinking of like, what if we lived in a Catholic town where everyone was like, the business was all Catholic?
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking weird.
I still get angry when shit's closed on Sundays. I'm not going to fucking lie. Karen, tell me more about Catholicism. Everyone should know that if that sounded weird, I just made Steven edit out me hawking the biggest loogie.
She was like a fucking a 70s baseball player. The thing she just did with her nose and throat, ear, nose, and throat. Man, that was good.
Phlegmy. It was phlegmy.
You know, every once in a while, there'll be somebody like on the street that does that.
Oh my
where
God.
Somebody doesn't just spit like, oh, I have to spit, but they'll like hawk a loogie on the street and make a noise.
And it's like thick.
Or I just want to go, did you drive here from a place where there are no other people?
No, man. That's how
do
plagues
that?
start. You step on that, that's why you take your shoes off in the house.
That's right.
Gross.
That's why my sister won't let me put my purse on her counter.
I get it.
Because you put your purse on all surfaces all day long.
When I get home from a trip, my luggage doesn't touch anything important. It's like on the floor.
Until you wipe it down with bleach.
When someone puts their luggage on the bed, I'm like, what? Why are you trying to get the Black Death?
Just get to the murder.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not yelling.
No, I know. You're right.
So, but I say all this because my murder this week is about a priest named Gerald Robinson. Now, normally I love a serial killer. I love a process killer. I love somebody who maybe one of his eyes got poked out and he's upset. And there was a really good TED Talk. Somebody posted on the Facebook page. Sorry, sidebar. There's a really good TED Talk where a guy talks about how people become the mind of a serial killer. And he talks about experiencing violence at a young age and head trauma.
Fuck yeah, he does.
And that I loved that. So anyway,
This episode's called Sidebar Nation.
this is become a citizen of Sidebar Nation. Don't fight us anymore. We know you like murder. Everybody does.
Join the religion of Sidebar Nation.
Because it's fun to have ADD.
Well, hold hands and we'll talk about it.
And there will be crying. So normally, one-off murders do not interest me.
Sure.
There has to be insane extenuating circumstances for me to be like, oh, because I have that feeling like, well, that's just a thing that happens. Somebody loses their shit and all of a sudden attacks another person, or somebody pushes someone over and they hit. We're very fragile, delicate people.
Like that happens, but
It
this
happens.
is like, but you like the shit that's like
planned.
right.
I like the stuff that's from a movie but actually happened in real life.
See, I think I'm the opposite, where I'm fascinated by the like you did these things without even realizing you were going to murder someone, or like you were going to. This was going to happen.
This thing was building up inside you. That's what you like.
It wasn't even building up. It just this fucking snap decision you made ended up in these circumstances, and you murdered someone without even fucking like if you could go back and be like, I was murdering this person and I just wanted to show them how angry I was, or I just reacted in a way that I'm not, because I'm not good at controlling my anger.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done them, but I did them. Like
So
that's why I like one-offs.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, then you, Georgia, this one is dedicated to you.
Thank you.
This one's going out to Georgia tonight. Hey, Georgia, Karen just wants you to know I'm the lady from Coast. Local jokes get local work. All right. This is priest Gerald Robinson. So this is fucked. It's a one-off,
I love
but
it.
it's crazy fucked. It has all these elements to it where I'm like, I couldn't find. Let's be honest, Karen. Didn't find. I'm sure that it's possible to find all the super detailed parts.
See
and I
Correction Corner next week.
many of you will. Yes. This will go on and on. But I'll just give you what I know. So on April 5th, 1980, what a time.
Good year
Music, TV.
We had all of them.
There was so much great stuff happening in our culture. But in Toledo, Ohio, at the Toledo Mercy Hospital, in the sacristy of the chapel, which is up where they keep the body of Christ, amen. I believe. I think that's where, like up near the altar. I think that's the sacristy, or maybe the sacristy is backstage.
Happy Yom Kippur, everyone.
They a fellow nun finds the body of Sister Margaret Ann Paul, and she had been stabbed 31 times.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
She had initially been attacked from behind. She was hard of hearing. So her killer snuck up on her, took a piece of cloth, wrapped it around her neck, and choked her so hard that he broke 2 bones in her neck.
Holy shit.
Then she was placed on the floor while she was dying. She was covered with an altar cloth, and then she was stabbed 9 times over the heart in an inverted cross shape.
No.
That's right. And then the cloth was removed. And she was stabbed in the chest, neck, and face 22 more times.
What the fuck? Why take the cloth off? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, then the killer smudged blood on her forehead as if he was anointing her.
Holy shit.
With that blood, which is so creepy to me, the Catholic.
So creepy.
Then he pulled her dress above her chest.
Not cool.
Then he pulled her girdle and hose down.
Not cool.
And pulled her legs apart, and they say he penetrated her with either the murder weapon, a cross, or a finger.
I hate the murder weapon. I hate that detail in murders.
That's hideous.
Yep.
And it's also especially in this case, the police were like, well, this was a person who intimately knew Catholic ritual and who was trying to degrade this woman in front of God and degrade the church.
Wow.
If she had lived one more day, which was, if she had lived one more day, she would have been 72 years old.
Aww.
And I believe the next day was what I was thinking there just then was the next day was Easter. So she was born on Easter.
Honey.
So 4 days later, they have her funeral, and Father Gerald Robinson presides over the funeral. He was the chaplain of the hospital chapel, and she was the caretaker of the hospital chapel.
I remember his name from when you introduced the story.
Do you remember? Maybe I shouldn't have done that, and then this would be more of a reveal. But look,
Too late.
if I had days and days to do this shit and I was unemployed and stuff, the presentation I would give you.
Wait, then you're making me feel bad because I have days and days and I'm unemployed. And yet, I don't care. No,
well, then we're both doing great. 2 weeks later, Father Robinson is brought in for questioning because they put it together that if it's somebody who knows Catholic ritual and it's somebody who's trying to demean her, they work together, and she is known as a taskmaster. There's in these, it's so funny because these articles are clearly from a while ago where they're just right up top. They're talking about what a bitch she is.
Yeah, they're like, none is a fucking cunt.
What a bitch. And it's like, first of all, he murdered her. So I think he's the bigger cunt. Ultimate.
Sorry. The headline is, sorry.
The I'm is tiny. Is it like font 8 and everything else is a font 32?
Can we get that? Shezamanda at shezamanda.com. I mean, at Instagram.
Yeah. So, but they talk about that she was a tough old bird. And maybe that made him mad, and maybe he couldn't handle that or didn't like it or took it for years and years and years. But basically,
he tried so hard to take it.
He tried to take it.
Oh, and then...
But he was a man of the Lord, so I guess he just had to kill instead. So he's brought in for questioning, but he told the police in 1980 when he's brought in for questioning that somebody else had confessed to the murder.
Oh.
But he didn't know who it was, and he couldn't say anything else because of the bond.
That's smart.
They gave him 2 polygraph tests, which were inconclusive. And then they let him go. And within the year, he's transferred to a different area. How convenient. Well, 23 years later. So this is the coldest of cold cases.
Yeah. What year is that?
It's a ritual murder of a nun in a chapel.
It wasn't just like a passionate murder. Like the fact that he did the upside down cross and then did the smudge.
Yes.
Like that's evil.
It's super evil. And what's weird to me is this is the part where I do want to get into this more and learn more about it. I bet you there's a book about this because this was during Satanic Panic.
Oh, right.
In the 80s when like the McMartin daycare thing where all of a sudden this weird thing, and maybe this was before it. And so it didn't catch that in the way that it would have other places. But in the 80s, there's definitely books about it. Last Podcast on the Left did an episode about it, of Satanic Panic, where all of a sudden people were being accused of ritual serial murder of like occult groups and satanic groups and killing children and sacrificing children and raping children and this whole thing.
That they like legitimately believed in Satan, that there were, music albums that you could play backwards that were telling people to kill children. And it was just like this.
It was a whole thing.
It
was like a cultural phenomenon, much like the evil clown phenomenon we're all experiencing now.
Which I fucking think is hilarious.
It's the greatest.
It's like, it makes me happy in my heart. And I don't think that they're actually trying to hurt anyone. Like,
I would say there's 97% of it is bored high school teenage boys who find old Halloween costumes and they're like, now we have something to do tonight.
Totally.
But there was that one story where there was a clown on the edge of a forest trying to offer children candy.
Yeah, but at what point is that built up by like terrified fucking, parents who were like, he tried to lure my kid, and the kid was like, yeah, he totally tried. Like, I just don't believe it that that's even true.
I would love to know.
I think it's hilarious.
I say at the center of all this, there's one evil clown and everybody else is just bandwagoning on his shit.
Yeah. And they're like, don't fuck our shit up, man. This is like good for us. But one of them's going to get shot by some fucking angry soccer dad.
Well, then it's going to ruin it. It'll be over. Yeah. Then it's going to ruin it for all the rest
of us. For all of us who want to laff at this because it's hilarious.
They were actually doing that in Kern County like 2 years ago, and people were taking video of it.
Oh my God.
And it's because Kern County is up north of Los Angeles, and it's basically the forest. It's the bottom of the
wilderness times.
And It's the creep. There, people would drive by and there'd just be a guy with a clown, dressed as a clown, but like an evil clown, holding balloons.
I love it.
Just standing around by the road out in the forest area.
I feel like if I saw that, I would crack up.
I would scream. I would laugh, but I would laugh out of fear, but in the way of like, I wouldn't be able to control myself.
You'd scream, sneeze. And then you would, which by the way, people are pissed at us for talking about scream sneezers.
Who,
badly.
scream sneezers are pissed?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, I've been pissed at you guys for a really long time. And also, we talked about it in a way where you could see it coming and we spoke in normal tones. Yeah. We didn't all of a sudden scream at the top of our lungs out of the blue for seemingly no reason. So who cares what they think? Anyway, back to this murderous priest.
Go on.
All right. 23 years later, a woman tells the Toledo Catholic Diocese that she suffered years of ritual sex abuse by a diocesan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, and religious order of priests during her childhood.
Holy shit.
And she named Gerald Robinson in particular.
Motherfucker.
Now, those accusations were never substantiated because...
Come on, though. Why would she lie?
Well, A, why would she lie? B, it takes me straight to the Lincoln Credit Union thing of that pedophile rings happen. They are crazy and upsetting and nobody wants to admit it, but it has happened. They do happen.
Definitely.
Whether that is happening because people want to dedicate their life to Satan, I don't know or think so.
And if that's what they say, it's an excuse for bad behavior.
Right. They're not religious people.
No. And, with it being unsubstantiated.
Yes.
The intimidation that you must receive when you have any allegation of this going on is so intense that why would you then move forward with trying to substantiate it? Does that make sense?
Exactly. Why would you put yourself in the hot water?
You'd be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm moving on.
Yeah. Now, I will just say this for even keelness sake, there is a possibility that the reason that she would make an accusation like that and it would be unfounded and untrue is because she had mental health issues.
Okay.
That is a possibility. In no way am I accusing her of that. I don't even know who this person is. Yeah. There's no name. And that's, of course, the first thing that gets thrown back at a person like that then negates a victim's story.
Right.
So I am in no way doing that.
The other thing is maybe she does have mental health issues and also isn't lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe her mental health issues are because she fucking went through this thing for her. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
Insane people are still fucking saying some things that are like the truth.
Yes, they're experience.
You know what I mean? It's just so frustrating.
Yes. And the idea that things don't get substantiated doesn't mean it's that they didn't happen. Right. It's that the police cannot find proof 20 years later.
Right. Or don't want to find proof.
Because maybe they're
all fucking involved, man.
Conspiracies to the roof.
My favorite murder is cracking the fucking case right now. Get with it.
By postulating. By repeatedly postulating vaguely.
Hardcore vague postulating. That's our tagline now. That's the new shirt.
That's our hook. Hardcore vague postulating. Okay. But then the authorities in December of the same year, so it was like 6 months later, they receive a letter about the woman's allegations and they reopen the investigation into Sister Margaret Ann's death. Sure. So basically somebody at the Catholic Diocese heard this woman's story and believed her enough or felt enough about it to send a letter to the cops to say, I think this needs to be looked into in some way. And they did. Yay. And that's why that Sister Margaret Ann's death the case got reopened, and the name that they find is Father Gerald Robinson. That's there's a man named in this crazy quote unquote crazy story of ritual priest molestation, and then when they go to open this 20-year-old murder case, he's the one guy that works there, and he's there. So then they start looking into it, and they start. They look at, I'm not sure exactly how they hooked this up, but I love this. There was a very light indentation on that altar cloth that got put on her that had a little picture of the U.S. Capitol. And it was the medallion on a letter opener that they found on his desk.
Oh my God.
And then they took that letter opener and they put it and compared it to her wounds.
It didn't match, right?
It matched. Not only did it matched like a key in a lock, quote unquote.
Holy shit.
So then they go and talk to him, and it said that when they brought him in for questioning again, this is, in 2004, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's brought in for questioning. They talk to him a little bit. He denies everything. And when he leaves, the camera catches him. He's whispering to himself and saying things like panic word, like he's clearly praying.
Oh my God.
He's saying like, Holy Jesus. And it's little things that they can't pick up the whole thing, but it's, I
want to watch it. I want to watch it. That's crazy.
I know. So basically it's a bit of a Robert Durst moment where he doesn't realize he's still being filmed.
Oh my God.
And he's alone freaking the fuck out.
Dude.
Now,
freak the fuck out to yourself, everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Just stare straight ahead.
Yeah.
Try to keep your eyes open as wide
blink.
as possible.
Do not blink.
Don't blink no matter what.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's the thing of if you were looked at for a murder and you were not guilty of that murder, and then they brought you back in 20 years later, there's no need to pray in a panicked manner.
No.
After the cops leave.
No.
I mean, you might be upset or whatever, but you don't. What are you freaking out about?
Yeah.
I demand to know. You have to tell me. So essentially they figure out that Father Robinson was angry about Sister Paul's domineering ways, that they'd worked together for a long time. And that he basically snapped. Also, the fact they were having Easter services at that chapel. So maybe something specific happened, or like the pressure was building, or they had to work together more than often.
Yeah.
More than usual, I mean. To me, though, the level of overkill.
Oh my God. Building up.
So crazy.
Yeah.
And it also indicates it's like, if you're a priest, I mean, I understand that you would be very familiar with things like inverted crosses.
Yeah.
To stab an inverted cross into an old woman's heart is pretty fucking extreme.
But what if he was stabbing her from her head down? Like maybe it wasn't inverted in his mind. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's the shape of an inverted cross.
Okay.
They think one of the theories is that he was trying to make it look like some outside total creep.
Which means he thought about it beforehand.
Yeah.
Like that's what's crazy is like those little aspects of like that means he thought about it beforehand.
Yeah.
And also that doesn't sound like someone whose it was his first and only kill.
No,
You know
it really
what I mean?
doesn't. No, it doesn't. I mean, for things that I've read, it absolutely doesn't. Because if you snap and kill someone and stab them a bunch of times, but you don't have the presence of mind to do shapes
and designs and shapes, the thing on the forehead, also putting the cloth on and then taking it off. Like you would do one or the other. It means something.
Right. Yes. And it has meaning to you.
Yeah.
And it is a ritual to you.
Yeah.
This priest,
like he can't see her while she's still alive, but he's fine seeing her and stabbing her when she's dead. You know what I mean?
But the cloth was on when he did the inverted cross.
Yeah. So she was probably alive during that. And then she was dead. And so he could take it off and kill her and stab her more, which is creepy.
Then he knows he's stabbing a dead body.
And then a priest
22 times
takes her clothing off. Is like, oh, like if you just wanted to kill her, then just do that. But then going through this, like, to make it look sexual. And like people who try to make it look sexual so that they think it's someone else are still doing this fucking crazy sexual thing.
Yes, that's right.
Right?
Yes. There's so many questions that I have.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that looked up the story.
Thank God. That's no. I mean, these are questions that like only he can answer.
Right.
These are not questions that we can
Yeah, I mean, because they didn't. Filed appeals. He pled not guilty. He filed appeals. The jury convicted him in like 6 hours.
Yeah.
He was convicted of. They reduced the charge from aggravated murder to just regular murder. But then he just was in jail for the rest of his life and died there. And they convicted him on my birthday in 2006.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Was that a good birthday for you?
Let's see. I swear to God, like these last, I would say 8 birthdays, I have almost no memory of.
That's really good.
I mean, it's all the same. When you get to my age, girls, guys, when you get to my age.
I'm taking a photo of you right now because Elvis is like sitting next to you, just listening to you intently.
He's my good friend.
Yeah.
So that's that. Do I have
That's
any
cute.
makeup on?
No, you look great.
I have work face. Priest Gerald Robinson, probably not in heaven right now. Might be in purgatory. Good chance he's in hell.
Most likely.
Oh, Jews don't believe in hell.
Oh, well, depends on which Jew you ask.
He's you know where he is? For all the Jews out there, he's waiting in line at the Cheesecake Factory and he cannot get seated.
That sounds anti-Semitic. I just can't figure out how.
Is it racist?
No, I don't care.
No, I don't care.
No, I deem it anti-Semitic. All right. That was good.
Thanks.
That was fucked up.
I know,
was good.
right?
That was fucked up. So it was good.
Okay, good.
So, all right. Since we're going to be at the Chicago Podcast Festival,
Ooh.
I wanted to give a big ups to Chicago by doing Chicago murder. What?
Is it the Torso murders?
No.
Oh, wait, no, that's Ohio.
Also, I want to apologize to Indianapolis.
Oh, they were hurt.
I know, but they were so funny about it that it makes me want to go there.
I know.
Last week I said that I never want to go to Indianapolis, and everyone was just like, yeah, we get it. They were like really cool about it. And I'm like, oh, they sound cool.
I know.
I'll go to Indianapolis.
But also, to me, when you said that, you clearly were just pulling a city name out of your, it wasn't like you've been there and you're all bummed.
No, I mean, realistically, it's Cincinnati. What if every episode I just name a city and piss the entire country off?
No, but always keep it in that area, like that very contained area in the Midwest.
That realistically we're never going to go to.
We are so going to go on a train tour that is Indianapolis.
Let's go to the places Georgia
Toledo.
is kind of meh on.
Up to Peoria, Illinois.
Uh-huh.
But then right back down.
Mm-hmm. Pittsburgh, you're on that list.
Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh parties.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's good times.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Come on, I've done some colleges.
It's true.
I've stayed at some of the best days in around this country. I can tell you all about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I saw the highway and the byway.
The throughway? Can I go?
Please.
Okay. I'm kidding. I don't care. So this is... I want to stop laughing while I say what this is.
Good idea.
Okay. This is the Gage Park stabbings. Yeah, exactly.
Stabbings, plural.
Stabbings, multiple.
What city did you say?
Chicago.
Yeah, okay.
So February 4th, 2016. That's recent.
Oh, shit.
That's right after we started this podcast.
Okay.
Police are called to perform a well-being check at the Martinez family home, which is in Gage Park, which is a quiet working class neighborhood in the southwest side of Chicago. No one from the family had been seen since February 2nd, 2 days before. And a coworker of one of the family members had been to the police, what's up? So the police go and the doors to the Martinez family house are locked and there's no signs of forced entry. But once the police get inside, they discover the bodies of the entire Martinez family.
How many people?
Well, are you ready for this? So Noe Martinez Sr., he's 62. He's found just inside the front door with blood all over his head and arms, and he had 10 stab wounds to the chest. Noe's wife, 58-year-old Rosario Martinez, was found inside the back porch, stabbed 45 times in her head, neck, chest, abdomen, including more than 24 times in her head. Head stab wounds, man. I can't fucking deal with these. Those are you gotta stab hard.
That's rage.
Yeah.
That's crazy rage.
Yeah. Their daughter, 32-year-old Maria Martinez, had died of 4 gunshot wounds to the head.
Fuck.
And their son, Noe Martinez Jr., who was 38, was found next to his sister. They were both in an upstairs bedroom. He had 16 blunt force injuries to his head and another 13 stab wounds to the head. So here's the real sad part. I mean, that's a bummer, but the sons of Maria, Alexis Cruz, who was 10, was discovered in the basement, and he had 11 stab wounds to the torso and 16 defensive wounds to his arms and hands. And then 13-year-old Leonardo Cruz is found in the front porch with 11 stab wounds to the head, shoulder, and chest. Oh my God. So it was believed that all 6 were killed within about a 3-hour period. And the doors...
This is a nightmare.
Yeah. The doors are locked. You know, no one's been heard from since the second. Oh, the family dog, Pelusa, which is Spanish for fuzzy, was found alive inside, covered in blood and visibly shaken.
Oh, that poor dog. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And this is like a few less than a year ago in Chicago. Like a nice family. So police originally thought it was a murder-suicide, but the autopsy proved otherwise. And there were 3 types of knives used, and none of them were there. So they were like, clearly this is, and a gun. Then a month after the family was killed, they still hadn't found anyone, and people were like freaking out that there was some crazy killer on the loose. So the police kind of started looking into the theory that maybe the killer or killers it was like a hit and they had hit the wrong home. Oh. Because the family had no ties to drugs and nothing criminal at all. So they were starting to think that maybe because all the houses looked similar in that area, that these criminals had hit the wrong home, which is fucking terrifying.
Horrifying.
Also. The cops said it's possible they targeted the wrong home for whatever reasons. They were trying to get into a residence there. The family was targeted, but whether it was domestic related or possibly a Mexican cartel remains unclear, they said. Let's see. Okay. So those were the initial theories. Then eventually they started thinking that the family had been specifically targeted because Maria Martinez, who they thought was the main target, had been shot rather than stabbed. So they were like, that's fucking weird. So around 3 months later, while the whole neighborhood's freaking out, the detectives get a tip that the 22-year-old nephew of Maria's ex-husband had shown up the day after with noticeable injuries. Ooh. His name is Diego Uribe, and detectives get a DNA sample from him. A few weeks later, his DNA matched the blood under Maria's fingernails. And phone records also placed Diego Uribe in the area when the murders occurred. 22-year-old fucking nephew.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So on May 19th, 2016, the Chicago police announced first-degree murder charges against Uribe, saying he had killed all 6 of them, including the 2 children, in a robbery that had turned into a massacre, although it seems like he had wanted to kill them in addition to rob them. Yeah.
You don't kill 6 people. You don't kill 2 fucking children.
No.
Because it's like a robbery gone wrong.
No. And his girlfriend, Japheth Ramos, who was 19, was also charged.
Oh.
So it seems like Martinez, who was close to the boys and close to the family, they let him into the house because they knew him and he was there a lot. And he had gotten into an argument with Maria upstairs and had shot her first. And then her brother, Noe Jr., goes upstairs after hearing the shots and he beats him to death with the gun. Ugh. Then the mom, Rosera Martinez, goes upstairs. She gets killed next. And then he found the boys and he made them get cash and Xbox and other valuables from various rooms in the house after he had killed their family. And then he took the boys, Alexis, to the basement, stabs him to death, and murders the other boy while he begs for his life.
He's a fucking animal.
Yeah, and he's admitting, they admitted to all of this.
Oh my God.
And then he waits for the grandfather to get home and kills him on the porch. So Uribe and Ramos made off with an Xbox, about $550 in cash and jewelry, and then they pawned for about $150. And they said it was because they needed money for milk and diapers for their son, as well as a car. And so they don't think she actually killed anyone, but they think she was a quote active participant. So she was there, like fucking cheering him on,
holding people down. And
yeah,
shit.
probably. But they both confess. They're both charged with first-degree murder, held without bail. But so they said they needed it for money. But apparently there was tension between Uribe and Maria Martinez because when Maria divorced Uribe's uncle, he had a quote, lot of anger over how she had treated him. But another family member said that the uncle was super controlling of Maria and didn't allow her to take showers, put on makeup, or leave the house without his permission.
Whoa.
So he hates her, but meanwhile, she's in this crazy controlling relationship and finally gets out of it. So, yeah, they're being charged with first-degree murder. All the victims are going to be buried in Mexico. The Mexican consulate of Chicago is assisting in moving the bodies back to Mexico. That's fucking Chicago in February. And I'd never heard of it.
I've never heard that.
That's huge.
Also, it's fascinating. You kill 6 people of your family.
Yeah.
And you have the foresight to like lock the door when you leave. So it, like that tiny detail is so confusing.
Yeah.
That they would assume all these weird things. Oh my God.
But the weird detail to me too is that he waited for the grandfather to come home because he wanted there to be a couple days in between the bodies being found. And he knew that if he just left without killing the grandfather, who was probably home every night, then he would come home to these bodies and it would be a quicker fucking discovery.
I mean,
so he waits for him, kills him, and locks the doors.
Also, what brand of psycho are you when you can kill all those people? Like, I mean, it's upsetting to hear about it, much less he did it and then like took a break and then did a little bit more so that he could fucking have what?
Yeah.
$500?
It clearly isn't about that because it doesn't make any sense. Like, you can rob the family without murdering them all.
Yes.
But I think he went over there with the intention of killing them so he could rob them, which if he kills her first by shooting her, and then you would think he would stab her because he's so angry with her and then shoot the others.
Wait, did they say anything about drugs?
There was no drugs involved.
What the fuck?
Neither of them had a record. The girlfriend had been arrested once for shoplifting or something, like minor shoplifting.
Wow.
But it's just, it's like, you don't even rob strangers. You rob these 2 kids that you used to go over and play video games with and befriended that were younger than you, and you can kill them. Like, that's
psychopath.
That's, to me, it's like it's just these crazy circumstances that you become this, or are always a psychopath and nobody knows about it.
Yes, exactly. That family's like, come on in. Oh, it's cousin Ricky, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Oy.
We're gonna do
good things.
Yeah.
We need a good things moment. Really, we need like a good theme song so we can both lay down for a minute.
Podcast.
Fuck.
I guess my good thing is being yelled outside. Being in San Francisco was so much fun.
Wait, did it rain while you were up there?
No, it was gorgeous. It was actually too hot. I know.
That's hilarious.
It was like 90 something.
Oh shit.
But
people must have been naked when the sun comes out and it's like 78 in San Francisco. People are like, my shorts. Like, it's the funniest thing in the world.
The first thing we did was get falafels from Truly Mediterranean and sit in what's that park called?
Is it the one that's up near the Haight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not Golden Gate Park. Anyways.
No. But there's a small park that's like if you go down toward the lower Haight.
Yeah. It was just full of like college kids and no clothes, and like everyone was getting high, and it was just like super sweet.
Yay.
Yeah.
So fun.
So I think that the highlight of my week was that That was my first time like getting yelled at by a stranger about the podcast.
That's the best.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Out of car.
I know. Thank you to whoever that was. How about the best moment of your week, Karen?
I mean, I have to say going to watch Never Not Funny live was awesome because those guys are so hilarious. And Edie McClurg was there. She was just there to watch the show.
Wow.
She's legendary. You may know her as the school secretary from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
She's a righteous dude.
God, she's so cute.
She's been in over 1,000 movies. They were looking at her IMDb and talking about her. And
She's
so
the cutest though.
And she got up to walk to the stage because they heard she was there, and then they invited her up to say hi. And she couldn't see because she was up in the back and it was super dark. So I went and grabbed her hand and walked her up. And that's when Jimmy gave us the shout out.
Did he give us a shout out or just say something about it?
No, he doesn't. He talks like he's, he's always talks like he's a professional radio man.
Oh, right.
So he actually was like, Karen Kilgara from the My Favorite Murder podcast. And then he started pretending he was mad about it.
Riffing on you.
It was really awesome.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, that was good. But it also made me happy because like after a long day of work, sometimes going to a comedy show is like the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Instead of just going home and being like, I'm tired, I'm going to try to watch some show that I will fall asleep no matter what in 5 minutes. Going and watching my friends be hilarious and say the best things and riff shit. It's life affirming.
Plus, I know that you're a quick makeup in the car person, and I feel like sometimes being forced to put makeup on makes you feel better. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like that's what I do when I go work at cafes during the day now, I make I have eyelash extensions. I make myself put on makeup because I will immediately have a better day, like feel better about myself.
Yes, there was for like 5 years when I was in my, what I like to call now the hermit phase. And which is infuriating because anytime I did a podcast or anything, I would remember when I got there, they're going to make me take a fucking picture at the end of it. I always forgot.
Yeah.
But for a long time, I just wouldn't. I'd be like, what for? Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, who's going to see me? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then just recently, just to go and be somewhere and just kind of feel like I'm out and I'm in the world and I'm of the world.
Yeah.
Like putting on some a nice liquid eyeliner.
Yeah. A nice rosy, like lip tint.
A lip tint that will stay for a couple hours.
Yeah.
And keep you young and fresh looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good...
Glossier, can we get another ad, please?
Glossier, how about you represent us as we represent you all goddamn day long?
Shilling our fucking...
Shilling.
Shilling it.
Shilling, minding our business. Thanks for listening to My Favorite Murder. We love you for loving murder like we do.
Yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you, Murderinos.
Thank you for your support and stay sexy.
Don't get murdered. Elvis, you want a cookie? Cookie. Want a cookie? Elvis, you want a cookie? Cookie. Come on, cookie boy. Elvis.
There he is.
Oh, he's fucking like, pay me, bitches.
Bye.
Bye.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres. Sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's U.S.-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Bye. Chief Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.